Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man 2 again. Now in one of the recent announcements we found out that this game will include suit variants. So today I will be both theorizing on what we could get and what I also would personally want to see from these variants. Assuming also that there will be 3 variants for each of the suits like the 2 pre-order suits that we know of, I have tried to think of 3 for as many as the suits as I could. Now also the first section is for Peter. I'll talk about Miles and the symbiote suits in a bit, but starting with the classic suit, I came up with a few ideas obviously taken from comics. One variant would be a black and red variant, which would just be really good looking, I think. Secondly, a Webman color swap, which looks pretty accurate to me just from this little Photoshop, and I think would be a good addition, just like the black and red, since they are directly based off of the comics. Also, it'd be cool if we could have a white symbol version of the classic suit. Ignore the crappy Photoshop, pretend this looks good. Next, the advanced suit, a black and red version, which looks pretty unique with the white symbol. I also think it'd be cool to get a black symbol version like this. Also, if they don't bring back the negative suit as its own suit, it could easily be included as a variant for the advanced suit. Next, this is the one I honestly 100% expect to be in the game, and if it's not, I will cry, and that is the big time suit. In the comics, this has 3 different modes, but in all of the Spider-Man games it's been in, we've only had access to the green stealth one. Minus Marvel Strike Force, which literally just added a few days ago, Big Time Spider-Man. But there is also a red version of the suit, which would be great to have as well, as a light blue version. Both of these have to be in the game. It feels like this whole variant concept is perfect for this. Also, if there was a third one, we could maybe get a purple or orange one, or possibly even a rainbow one that cycles through a bunch of colors. I don't know. Next is the Into the Spider-Verse suit, which I think it'd be cool to get swaps from other suits in the spider layer room, but it would still be the same model, so flat lenses, etc. But first is the advanced suit as a swap, but I think it'd be great to have the advanced suit in this style playable in the game. Next, and I am a bit biased, but I would say the big time suit could be great as well to get as a variant, but here are all of the suits from that scene. And I'd say the Mark 1 or Iron Spider especially would be perfect as a variant and just look really clean. Next is the Bombastic Bagman suit, and there have been a few different Fantastic Four spider suits, but they could easily just add each of these as different variants. Now, one of these was a what if and one was an alternate universe one, but this one is the main canon one, I think, if my memory is correct. It'd just be cool to have a non-baghead Fantastic Four Spider-Man suit. Next, the comic vintage suit, and similarly to the Spider-Verse suit, I think it'd be nice to have other simpler versions of suits, of course, with this. And all of these, they could just do random colors like this, but not much to say here. So next is the Cyborg Spider-Man, and same thing as a classic suit. I think it'd be nice to get a black and red suit and basically other similar stuff. Now for the Noir suit and a few others, it does say color variants are in the game, but if they have anything other than that, it'd be nice to get a version of the Noir suit that had the trench coat and a version with the fedora as well. Now, the Iron Spider suit, I think first off, we should get a version that's more smooth without the lines and such, essentially a more comic accurate version. But also, we could definitely see a War Machine color scheme, maybe a Rescue or Ironheart one as well. I think it would be a nice Easter egg, essentially. For Spider-Man 2099, I think it would be amazing to get a black version, because if you didn't know, this suit isn't meant to be blue. It's supposed to be black, but people thought it was blue because of shadow shading and such, and now it is just permanently blue because of that. So it would be cool to give a black version of the suit. I also would love a caped version and maybe a swap to have the color scheme of the other 2099 suit, the white one, and vice versa, that one getting a blue color scheme as well. We could also get a Webman color scheme, but this seems less likely to me as it's pretty different. We also have the Raimi suit, which, if you don't know, for each of the films it has been in, have had little differences on the suit. I think the symbols are a bit different, eyes and everything. So I feel like this would be a good way to let you pick which one. Same thing with the Far From Home suit and No Way Home black and red suit, as they changed the belt section a bit. Now for Miles, there isn't a ton to go off of, as he doesn't have such a long history of suits like Peter does. Really, the only one I could really think of is with his main suit, which I'd expect the Uptown Pride suit to be just a variant of, since it's basically the same suit anyways, and I think that will probably just be how they add that into this game. Now, that's all I really want to say about the suits that we had in the first game, but as for new suits, I want to talk about the symbiote. Now, assuming that we are even getting alternate symbiote suits and also variants for any of those suits, I'd love to see a red symbol version for both the main symbiote suit and if we see a classic version, because if you didn't know, that's what the original was meant to be, and maybe some colors based off of other symbiotes, like Carnage, get red and black, maybe a Toxin themed one, Scream, etc. That is going to be the end of the video. Now, if you want to see some Spider-Man 2 news and other types of videos, maybe like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.